right? And for example, column. This is my column. So the column means this is my variable. In SAS, we are saying column means. Can you mute from your end?
Yourself, everyone? Please mute yourself.
And in table, right? This is my column. Column means this is variable. This is my sheet 1. For example, student. So student, my data set. This is my data set name. And here, this is my like a rows, right? 1, 2, 3, whatever. My name is like a and B, C, whatever. And so this is my rows, right? So here we are saying rows means observation. So you can see in terminology, I have explained here, data set means table name and like a file name we can say, and column means variable, and another part is rows means observation. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can see I have opened again the log part, right? In log part, they have explained the 19 observation means that 19 rows, right? And can you see work left side? This is my library, this library. I'm scrolling here. And demong, dataset name means file name, right? Observation, 19 observation means I have 19 rows in my dataset. So which dataset? Demong dataset. And 5 variable means column. So again I'm repeating here that they have explained the dataset name is demong and 19 observation and 5 variable, and where it is located, that is in a work library, right? I will open the work library. You can see the dataset name is demong. So in demong, so according to log, 19 observation should be there and 5 variable should be there, right? So can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 5 column is there. Column means variable. And here you can see 1 to 19. This is my observation. And data set name is demong, right? So this is the basic terminology, whatever we are using in SAS. SAS, like we are saying mostly like, okay, I want to create this data set. I want to create this demong data set. I want this data set. Okay, how many variable in this data set? In this data set is 5 variable and 19 observation, right? Are you getting my point? Can anyone tell in this data set how many variable and observation is there? And what is data set name?
There are 4 variables and 7 observation.
Okay. And data set name?
Student 1.
Great. So this way, like this is the basic use of this Explorer library, and result window and them result window and output window. Here you can see the output. Okay, so now I'm coming with like a understanding of SAS syntax. Okay, in SAS programming, we are like providing the variable name like a name, that is the alphabetic, right? Character. So in SAS, we have two kind of data set. One is the numeric, another is character, right? So numeric means that can be any value, right? Character, that can be alphabetic. Also, like a special character that will be part of character. Okay, so here you can see. So this is the basic like a programming understanding. We can write SAS program two-way in SAS. Okay, one is the data by the data step, Okay. Another is proc step, means data step always will start with keyword data. Okay. That keyword, like this is the one. So always you have to end with semicolon and run. So data step will start with data, end with run. You have to remember two things. That program data step means data will start, that data step will start keyword data and end with run. Another, that proc step, right? So we can, I told you program we can write two way. One way, like we can start with data. Another, we can start with proc. Okay. So like why like this two kind of the program we are writing. Okay. In data step, like I told you, we have to start with data, end with run, and always you have to write down the semicolon. Okay. So here, if you want to do any data modification and like you want to apply any functions and all that, so that time you can do modification in data step. Step means this program. One program means one step. So this is start with keyword data. So it means this is data step. I started with data and ended with run. So because of that, this is data step. Okay. Whenever I'm talking about the proc step, so it will be start with proc keyword and end with run or quit. Okay. So here again, you have to remember one thing. So how will you, how like if you want to understand, this is my data step or proc step. So you have to check this word. This is my data and with run, and this is my proc means proc step and end with run. Is it clear?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
anyone confirm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, like as I told you, like in SAS, we are writing two program with like a basic building block is two, that data step and proc step. So, like a data step, right? So, in one step, we can write the multiple statement. Okay. So, like a multiple statement means can you see this is my keyword in blue color? This is my keyword and with semicolon. Another keyword. This is on like a set keyword and with this semicolon. This is the one statement. So in one step, you can write the multiple statement. Okay. And so you can see here, this is my data statement end with semicolon. This is my set statement end with semicolon. This is my run statement end with semicolon. And if I'll talk about the complete program, so it means this is my one data step. But here, if you want to check the statement, how many statement is there? 1, 2, and 3, right? And this is my proc step. In proc step, I have written the two statement. One proc, another is run, right? Is it clear? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just I'm writing the one program. Okay, can anyone tell how many what is the this is the data step or proc step? One question. Okay. So can anyone confirm how many this is the data step or proc step?
Data step.
Data step.
Okay, why data step?
It starts with data, ends with run.
Okay, great. And next question, can you tell me how many statement is there? Can anyone confirm how many statement is there? Okay, I'm repeating this part. Statement always start with keyword and with semicolon. Keyword and semicolon, right? Keyword and semicolon. If I ask how many statement in this step, 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Data start with data and with semicolon. Set start with set but end with semicolon. Second, and run third, right? So can anyone tell about this? How many statement is there? Hello, am I audible?
There are 4.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good. May I know your name? Who said 4?
They were
Okay, great. Correct answer. So I'm deleting this part. So first of all, we will see how we can create the data set in SAS. Okay. So as I told you, we can write the program two-way, proc step and data step. Okay. So here we are creating the data set. Okay. So always we have to write the data because this is the basic rule, right? And I'm creating the data set name is patient. Okay. And then this is one statement, another is input. So input, what we are doing in input always we are writing the variables name. Variables means are columns, right? So data are two type, one is a character, another is a numeric. So here you have to remember two things, like a, because like a column name, I want to give the column name, right? So I'm just writing the patient ID. So patient ID I have written in short. So patient ID will be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That's numeric, right? Right? And city.
yes,
City can be like a, it cannot be 1, 2, 3, right? It will be like a Mumbai, Bangalore, right? Chennai, right? And Pune. So here you have to remember one thing, whenever you are creating any character variable, that time you have to mention the dollar sign. Okay. And that if numeric variable is there, that time we are not mentioning the dollar sign. If this is character variable, that time we are writing, we are giving the dollar sign, right? And post that I'm creating the third variable, invoice ID. Okay. So again I'm writing in short form, invoice ID and semicolon, because this is statement ended here. Okay. So in this, file name will be patient and that variable name will be three, like a variable name will be patient ID, city and invoice ID. So how many variable will be there? 1, 2 and 3. So this is my numeric variable and this is my character variable. Why it is character? Because here I am writing the dollar sign. And invoice ID, this is again, this is my character, sorry, this is my numeric variable. So here after that we just, I want to give the value to this these variables, right? So here we can write the data lines or we can write the cards, but both same time we cannot write. So we can write here I'm writing the data lines. Okay. So data lines, I mean patient ID 1, 2, 3. City, I'm giving the Bangalore. Okay. And invoice ID, I'm giving the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 16. And here another patient ID 2, 3, 4. And city, Mumbai, I'm giving. Okay. And then invoice ID 3, that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Again another value I'm giving 4, 5, 6. And then Chennai. Okay. And that value I'm giving any numeric value like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And post that I'm giving the another one more value, that is like a 7, 8, 9. Again Mumbai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And post that I am just putting the semicolon and run. Here you have to remember, we have to give the semicolon in next line. Okay. Can you see here again I am repeating this program. This is my data step program. So the data set name is patient. Input, in input we are defining the variable name and like a 1 variable, 2 variable, on 3 variable. Out of 3 variable, this is my character variable. Can you see? Patient ID will be 1, 2, 3. City will be Bangalore. Invoice ID will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And that is mentioned in data line. Post that whenever we have completed the complete data line and semicolon and with run. So what I explained you earlier, first of all, you have to select this program and submit. Okay, this is invoice ID. Okay, so input. In input, like I have written the patient ID in short. Okay, this is invoice ID. Okay, so in this is it correct? So invoice ID I have given like a patient ID. This is 1, 2, 3 for city Bangalore. Invoice ID 1, 2, 3. This is my column. Inside of this column, I have given this value. Okay, so you can see here, I have selected this program. Post that, I click on submit. Okay, we'll check the log. In submit, you can see I have created patient, right? This is patient data set. Where it is located? This is my work library. Okay, so you can see here, this is my library where folder is work library, right? Data set name is patient. How many observation? 4 observation, right? And 3 variable. You can see this is observation 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 observation, 3 variable. 1, 2, and 3 variable, right? So I will show you that this data in work library. So I click for, if you want to check the library, you have to click on this icon and post that in work, right? What is the data set name is patient, right? So same data I have created. Patient ID 1, 2, 3, city Bangalore, invoice ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So this in this way we can create the data set in SAS. If you want to create any data set with proc ID, proc step, no, we cannot create any data step like a data set by the proc step. We have to write down the data step. So again, I'm explaining this part. This is my data set name, patient. So you can see work.patient, right? And variable, patient ID, and city you can see this is the character, invoice ID. Here for example, I have written the value in mix like a Bangalore 1, 2, 3. So how we will understand this is my character or numeric variable, right? So in that cases you have to double click on this, right? So here you can see the type. This is the column attribute. So type, can you see this type is patient ID and then type is numeric. For city, right? City, this is my character, right? Can anyone confirm for invoice ID? Someone asked one question related to invoice IDs, right? So can that person told me to explain me this is character or numeric variable? Yes, anyone can explain me this part? So this is character or numeric?
It's numeric because there's no dollar sign and it's also showing the type is numeric.
Great. So this step is clear for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this way like we can create the program in like if you want to create any data set, this way you can create the data step. For example, right? So I have explained earlier, this is a temporary like a permanent library, SAS help library, right? So here you can see multiple data is there. If you want to do practice and if you don't have data with you, so you can use this data from SAS library. Okay, so these are the different data. Suppose you have that data, but you don't know like You know the creation part. But if you want to read this data from different library, right? So how we can read, right? So for that, like you have to write the data set name. Suppose I want to give the data set name is students. And I want to read the one data from SAS library. I will check, like for example, here I want to read this data in the air, right? So for that, like I will use the set statement, right? Why I'm telling the statement? Because they start with keyword and end with semicolon. So right, and that SAS help library. SAS help library, because I'm reading this data from SAS help. For your remembrance, you can do one thing. Left side, you are writing the library name and dot and post that data set name. So I am reading the which data? Air, right? So I am writing the air data and this here and post that. I'm just putting the semicolon because my statement is completed here. Post that, run. So why I have written this program? If I want to read the data from different library, that time we are using the set statement. Data, this is keyword data and end with semicolon. Set, I am reading this data from another library. For example, why, how you will understand? This is, I have written left side, this is my library name and dot. This is my library name and dot, post that. Right side, I am writing the data set name, right? So from this folder, I am reading this data. Here from SAS help library, I am reading the air data and semicolon and post that. I am ending my program with run statement, right? So I will select and I will click on submit button and post that. I will check the log. So in log, you can see here that work library, right? So this is my folder. Dataset name is student and 144 observation, right? Means 144 that lines, right? And two variables means two column. So we'll show you that part also, like in work library, right? So I will click on this icon and then there's a work library. My data set name is student, right? So how many observation is there? In log, that is showing the 144, right? So we'll check same thing. This is the 144. How many variable is there? There is a two variable. One is a date, another is air. Okay. And then data set name is work.student. So is it if you want to read any data, so you will use set statement for that reading the data. Suppose I want to use same data, that student data, for I want to create another data set, that is the data student 1. Okay, student 1. So I want to read same data. Same data means this data. Where it is located? In work library. So I can write two way. Work.student or data student 1 and set and student and run. So I have written the same program here, two times. Here I have added the work folder, like a work library. Here I have not added the work library. So work library is my temporary library. So if I am not writing the library name, right, it will execute the successfully. So there's a two option. You can write the library name. Otherwise, if you don't want to write the library name, this is completely up to you. So for work library, you can write or you cannot write. This is completely up to you. Okay. So I will show you that part. You can see if I have written in this way, so it will execute successfully, right? Same. If I have written the without library name, it will execute it successfully. right? So I want to tell one thing. Whenever you are reading the data from another library, that time you have to write down the library name and dataset name. In work library, this is completely up to you. If you want to write the work library name, that you can write. If you don't want to write the library name, so this is completely up to you. And it will both work dot and without work dot. It will execute successfully, right? Is it clear for everyone? Can anyone confirm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can anyone tell me the difference between three program? This one and this is student one, and this student two I'm writing. Is there any difference? Can anyone tell what is difference between these three program?
In the first one, the library name is SAS Help. In the second one, the library name is Work. And in the third one, like there's no need of library name because it's Work. So if no name also, it's okay.
Yeah, correct. Okay, next I'm going to explain the program, that is how we can access the data from different sources, right? Like for example, I have the CSV file, I have the Excel file, I have the this Excel like a Excel file, right? Or another, like I already explained that part, I like tabular file, and this is a different format. If you want to read if you want to access that data in your library, so how in your SAS window, okay, so how you can access that data. So here, like I want to explain that I will show you that data, one file, that is a CSV file. So do you have any idea how we can identify this is my CSV file or Excel file and all that? Anyone can tell? So here that class data is there. Can anyone tell this is my like which file is this? This is a CSV file, Excel file and all that. Can anyone tell? Okay. Hello.
Check the proxies.
Okay, check the properties. Okay, so also that you can go through by the property, that is good way also. Like we can check in this
There's
way, this
also
this
type mentioned.
Yes. So in two way we can check, like that is the type option by the type, and this is, and also you can click on property, you can check the property of this file, right? So here you can see this is my CSV file. Okay, I will open this CSV file. So okay, so I have created one CSV. This is I have created one CSV file. Here you can see the how many variable, that four, right? Name, patient ID, dose, and status, and that how many observation. This is the 8 observation. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 observation, and one, sorry, four variables. Okay, so like this is my CSV file. So how we can access this data in my SAS folder, like or SAS software, right? So for that, like I will tell you one thing. For that we are writing the program, that is the Proc import program. Means we are importing that file in our SAS window. So for that, you have to write the proc import data file is equal to, you have to do like a double quotation, okay, and post that you have to go on that file. That file, click on this file, click on that property, and you have to copy these property location part, right? And copy and paste here. Post that, you can see this is the backward slash, right? So again, you have to apply the backward slash and you have to write down the file name. File name is my class. Class plus which extension? This was my CSV. It was my CSV file. Okay. So here you can see, again I'm repeating what I have done. I have written the proc import data file. This is syntax. You have to remember. Post that is equal to sign and then double quotation because you are giving the path of file. Which file? This class file. And with extension. This is my extension. So this is my folder path. And this is class is my file name. And you have to write with extension. Okay. So Chetan, you said I should speak in both language, right? Hindi and English. So few candidate they don't know Hindi part. So that's why I'm explaining completely in English.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. So like a proc import data file path, and this path, this is the folder path, and this one is my file name, and this is extension of file, right? So how I copied? I clicked on the file and I copy the properties, and properties I have copied this path and I close the double quotation. Post that EBMS database management system. So for that, you have to write the extension. Which extension you are reading? CSV, right? CSV. So this is the extension. And out means I want to save this data in my, like I want to save the data set name in SAS window. So I want to give the name of like a day 1. So it will save as a day 1 in my SAS. Which library? Work library. And post that semicolon and run. Again, I am repeating this program. So for that proc import, I have to write the proc import data file and path. For path, you have to click on the file name, file, and you have to check the property and you have to copy the location path from the property and post that, write down the dataset name with extension and post that this is my extension. Same extension will be for DBMS, and post that out means you want to give the name of a data set. This is the class data set, but I want to save in my SAS as a day 1. So in this way we can write the proc import program. Okay, so I'm just selected this program and post that, clicked on submit. You can see here. So how many observation? 7 observation, 4 variable, and dataset name is day 1, where it is located in work library. So you can see here I have written the dataset was class, but I want to save as a day 1. So it is by default, it is saved as a day 1, where in work library. We will see. I clicked again on Explorer and clicked on work library here, day 1, right? Same data I'm accessing this data in SAS. It was CSV file, 7 observation, 4 variable, and in work library as a day 1, right? So you can see here, right? So again, I'm just telling this part because here extension can be different. It can be Excel file, it can be CSV file, it can be a tabular file. Okay. So for this, I will give you one more example. Is it clear for everyone what I explained in proc import? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Excel library, right? Excel file we will read. We will see the Excel file. So here you can see demong file is there. Okay, so here this is big data, multiple variable is there and multiple observation. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 variable, or we'll see. So this is the 1229 observation. Okay, so this is again the Excel file. Same way, I clicked on property. I clicked on file and check the properties, and we will copy this location path. Right, location part, that is the SAS demo folder. My file name is demong, and that extension will be XLS. Right. Same way, I have written another program. Proc import data file and path. This is my folder path. Demong is my dataset name, and this is the extension XLSX, right? ABMS, same extension. I have given the name of ddata and run. You can see here, both program is same in proc import, right? That extension is different, right? So same way, if you have different extension, like a different file is there, so you have to write the proc import. Syntax will be same. You have to change your file name and path, and you have to change the extension name, and same extension will be applied on DBMS. So whatever DBMS equal to, like if it is CSP, then you have to write the CSP. Here you can see same way. This is my like Excel file, right? So for that we have written the that Excel SX and DVMS same way, right? So I will select this program again. I will select and then submit the program. So you can see here. So D data by default it is available. So I will write down the another data name. Excel data.
Ma'am, will it always get saved in work library, or we can save in any other library as well?
Yes, we can save in another library also. So I will tell
Okay.
you after this, like how we can create the new library. Okay. So wait. This file I need to close first. Pause that. So you can see here. $20 variable and 1237 observation. And in work library, Excel data, right? So you can see this is data, and this is like a observation, right? So one thing you ask about, if you want to create a like a, if is it possible we can create another library, right? So yes, this is the SAS temporary library. Once you will close your this window, SAS window, your data will be deleted automatically. Okay, for that we need to create another library. For library you can save your data. For example, I want to create one library. Okay, so for that you have to write the live name. Okay, so live name, and post that you have to give the library name. For example, I want to give the uh, pinnacle. Okay, and then I want to give the path where I need to save this data. So for that I have given the demo folder. same. So here in live name, so always have to write that because I want to assign the new library. Library name is clinical. And then this is the path. Okay. So can you see clinical was successfully assigned. Okay. So here, okay, earlier clinical was not there, right? Can you see? This is this library.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So it is my library. If I want to save any data in clinical library, right? For example, I have created the Excel data and I want to save this data in this library, right? So what I will do, I will write down the data clinical dot. I want to apply the same data set name or different. For example, I want to apply the day one. Okay. So this is library. The data will be saved in clinical library as a day one, right? Which data I want to read? Set a statement, right? Which data? The data is like this one, Excel data. And run. Okay. So my data will be saved in clinical library. You can see this observation 1237 observation, 20 variable, and library name is clinical, and dataset name is day one. We'll see. So I clicked on that. You can see this is library, right? Clinical library. Data is saved as a day one, right? So that will be saved as a permanent data. If I will work in work library and if I have not saved this data, then by default it will go once you close your SAS, it will delete it. So if you want to save your data in permanent library, for that what you have to do? First of all, you have to create the library. Okay, create the library. Post that. Save the data. Created library. Right? Is it clear?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
One question.
Yes.
In Proc step, at the end you have not given semicolon, but in lifting statement you have given semicolon. So is it okay if we add a semicolon in Proc input?
Actually, can you repeat because your voice is not clear. So
Yeah. Hello.
yes, please.
Yeah, in Proc import data file statement, at the end
Mhm.
you have not written semicolon, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
Last dots. But in libname statement you have written semicolon at the end. Uh,
yes, yes.
so is it okay if we add semicolon in data
Okay,
input step? Will it
okay.
harm? Will it
So
harm?
yeah. So if you apply the semicolon here, it will not work. It will give the error because in SAS, right? In any program, they have given the few points, right? For example, you have to write down the program in same way, right? For example, the syntax is proc import data file. So this is you have to remember DBMS, you said the semicolon. So in each and every program, you have to remember in proc import, you have to give the semicolon at the end in libname, right? So you have given, you observed very well. Huh? One thing you have asked very good question, okay? Because no one asked this question, right? So here I will tell you one thing. that whenever SAS, in SAS, like I told you first in a program is a step part. In step, you can write the multiple statement. Okay. So multiple statement. Suppose that like a this is the one step, right? So a statement is two kind. Statement is two type. We can say two type. So here you can see in every program, right? Data set. This is the one statement. Run, right? And data set run. Even in proc, right? Date proc and then proc import. Post that. At the end, we are writing that this is statement close here. This is the one statement. Okay. And here I have written only one line, right? So this is my two kind of statement. We can say that one liner statement, he always says the global statement. Global statement means it can, that syntax we cannot, syntax means program. We can say the syntax, program or code, all are same. So for example, if I want to write this program as a, like a, this is one liner program, right? So that global statement always used as a one line. So this is one global statement. That's why this is one liner. So it is not possible to cover each and everything in one demo session, right? That's why I have, she asked the question related to library. So I have created the library, but I didn't explain that in detail about the different kind of statement like a here, this is the local statement. We can say this, like a one statement and two statement, right? Here you can see one statement, two statement, three statement, right? And this is only one statement. So whenever like a one liner statement, we can say in simple language, we can say this is the global statement. So whenever creating the library, so this is one liner statement. Here run is not required. Here multiple program, like multiple statement is not required for writing the program. Okay. And essay, like a next, we can give the footnote and title. These like a few program, they are only global statement. So that will be one liner. Their run is not required for that. And it most of time it is like a, not most of time, like always it is using outside of program. For example, this is one program. You can see multiple line I have written. Even if we check the statement, this is a two statement. But here I have not written the run. I have not given the multiple statement. So whenever I am writing the, for example, I told you another example for global statement. So live name is global statement and title is title is that global statement. Another is footnote is global statement. So many other also global statement we are using in SAS window. So that can be one liner. Here run is not required. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
one more. What is
Yes.
DBA? Is there any abbreviation for that?
This
DBA.
one BBMS,
Abbreviation. Is there any full form for that? DBMS.
database management system. Full form is this.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question? Amit, I have done from my end.
Okay. Yeah. Now we are sharing. I'm sharing one presentation from our end. That is all about uh, the our course, which is about Advanced SAS and information about Global Pharma Academy. So just give me 1 minute. Please confirm. Are you able to see the slide, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is the demo class on Advance SAS. This is organized by Global Pharma Academy. So just more information about the academy. So we are from the Global Pharma Academy, which is ISO and MSME certified national level institute in the pharmaceutical and healthcare science, which is established with a proclaimed objective of becoming a center of excellence to guide students for building their career in the pharma sector. So for that reason, we have following courses, which are certification courses for 3 month duration. First is pharmacovigilance, is here advanced SAS as well, clinical research, medical writing, retail pharmacy, business management, pharma marketing, drug regulatory affairs, medical coding, clinical data management. Then this is me, the founder of Global Pharma Academy. So my education is M.Pharm MBA. I have 13 plus year of experience in retail, wholesale, international export, and also I'm the founder of Malin Medicom Distributors and also a trader and retail wholesale business. As you already know, we have a YouTube channel having 95,000 subscribers. So where I'll share the educational information. Here are the HR of our academy. She is a placement coordinator. Uh, she is engaging in sharing the all the job opening information, help in the placement and skill development part to our students of every batch. She's a Snehal. She is a business development executive. She resolves general query of students, also engaging in daily assignment, mock interviews, and project work. Okay. Here are the contact number. You can contact for the admission of any kind of the course, and also here is mentioning the email ID as well. Move to the next, our mission and vision. So, with the goal of educating every aspirant who want to work in the pharmaceutical sector, we offer education at most affordable prices in India. Our goal is to lead a pharmaceutical trading market on a global scale, and India should grow into a country known for the innovation and quality. So our vision is we want to be a first global platform where business executives may select the top personnel in the pharmaceutical sector to satisfy the most recent industry demands. So the benefits of our courses. So first benefits is our students are trained and nourished under excellent faculty having 15 plus year of industrial experience as well as academic excellence. And here are the students are rigorously trained to meet the industry requirements. So we are building a syllabus according to the latest industry requirements. So why us? Why you can learn from us or join our course? So first is apart from domain knowledge, we provide domain knowledge, no doubt. But apart from that, we also provide assignments, task, resume preparation, communication skill, presentation skill, which comes under the skill development part. Then mini projects also we are given, mock interviews of individual students we prepare so that they are preparing individually as well. Personal development, individual student analysis, provide job assistance, placement assistance we are providing at the end of the course, conducting exams as well in between the course so that everyone can learn the sessions and revise themselves and update themselves. And again, also doubt clearing sessions we have if any doubt is there. So about the SAS, okay. So in our course, this is the 3 month course we are announcing for the SAS, which covers base SAS, advanced SAS in advanced SQL macro, and the clinical SAS overview also included. So if you wish to enroll for the course, how to enroll? Actually, I just before I need to tell the fees of the course, it is a 25,000 if you pay in the one time, okay, and if you pay in the installment, it should be 30,000, 15 plus 15 within a duration of 1 month. And the course will today is our first class, so the next will be on the coming Saturday. Okay, so if you wish to pay, here you can pay online to the given number. This is our official number 9423272876. After successful payment, you can share your name, email ID, location, and qualification to same number. Then immediately you will get a seat confirmation, and also you will add in the WhatsApp WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is the simple procedure. And then after duration of the course, see, the duration is 3 months. Saturday Sunday course classes are there. Mode is online. Platform is we are Zoho or the Skype. Okay, either of them. Then classes schedule is on the Saturday and Sunday. Time is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, only Saturday and Sunday. So here are our contact details. Like we have a YouTube channel, we are present on LinkedIn, Instagram. Wherever you want to ask, you can ask about the query related to the course information. Here is my contact number. Here is HR placement coordinator Shubhangi. Her contact number. Then Snehal is there for the placement, like support, like yeah, for the admission. You can contact her as well. Okay. So this is all about the course information. So today we are sharing that all information about the course. Okay. And again, also I hope you learn most about this demo class. Okay, the presentation I hope you understood. So now we will take this session to all you guys, so you can ask the question. We are ready to answer. Okay, yeah. So you can ask any kind of the question. If you have, you can ask. Unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah, Amit sir, this 25,000 is for this course only, right? For certification purpose, will we need to pay something?
Yes. Certification is different part. Certification is the global certification provided by SAS Institute itself. So it is a different, but we prepare you for the certification also here. So this is the learning. Okay, you will get to know about base, advance, and overview of the clinical side. So this is for the course fees. And the another certification is, yes, you can approach, but this is different. You have to pay again for the certification.
Okay, for certification, where will we have to apply for that?
You are asking certification fees.
No, no. If we want to do certification, where will we have to apply that?
If you wish to do, you are asking for base certification, right? Base.
Yes, yes, base
Okay.
certification. Yes.
When it is not any schedule. You can go to the authorized SAS center and you can give that exam. Okay, so the fees, I think it is like uh, according to Indian rupees, 15 to 16,000 maybe. So in one time you have to pay and give the exam. So that is the thing.
Will we
I
get,
hope
will
I.
we get recording, means daily recording, will we get that daily recording
In this
sessions?
course we are not providing recording because it is technical. So we assume that you should present in the class, and that is why we are not providing recording. But yes, if you have a any doubt and any, we can like arrange the revision classes and doubt clearing sessions in between. So your active participation is needed. Yes, any other question you can ask. I hope you all know about the SAS, that career opportunities in the SAS, and how like this is the where it this domain is useful and everything. I think if you don't have it, you can ask, and related to the course also you can ask, please.
So is this the first batch or a previous? Was there any batch?
This is the third batch. This is our third batch.
Third.
First two batches are already there. This the batches are all still going on. First two batches. But yeah, this is the third batch we are launching. See, most importantly, whenever you want to do the career in the SAS, you must have the like hands-on training on the SAS, because it is a domain where theoretical is very less, and because of that you need a proper guide, proper training for the SAS. Okay, so uh, we are uh, we are preparing according to the updated syllabus. Yeah, because the SAS is again updated in before. So we are giving you the syllabus according to the latest industry requirements. And our trainer ma'am has a more like a good experience, and they will guide you thoroughly, properly. And again, like doubt clearing sessions, we have assistance we are also providing, like whenever there is an opportunity everywhere. We also do skill development classes, like how what are the companies who are applying, who are there for this job, and how to apply for that, what kind of the interviews preparation also we will do. Okay, so like we are preparing thoroughly to each and every candidate here. So yeah, that are the benefits.
Sir, will we get access to that SAS software if we want to practice at home?
Yeah, we are providing the raw data. Yeah, Poonam ma'am, can you share, like we are providing raw data in this class?
Yes, for every where data is required for every sessions, we will provide you data and notes and also programming. All three we will provide every day, day one, day two, day three, like this way.
And even that SAS software, we will get an access.
Yes.
That access is for how many months? Means after 3 months, will it get expired or not?
No, no, it will work. Hello. Am I cleared your doubt?
No, yes.
I said okay. Any other question?
Hi, ma'am. Hi, sir. I would like to ask, what are the scopes and what are the salary expectations for freshers?
Hi. So for that salary expectation, it is started with 2.5 to 6 lakh. I see why I'm telling the 6 lakh. Most of people are landing in this package, but yes, highest package is 8 lakh. If you're placed with Nova Novartis, their fresh starting package is 8 lakh, but hardly people are placed in Nova Novartis, right? So for that range, we can say this is 2.5 to 6 lakh.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
And for joining, do we need to have both the certification, SAS base and advance, or only base is enough?
Your voice is not clear. Can you repeat your question, please?
For joining industry, is it necessary to have both uh, base certification and advanced certification, or only
Uh,
base certification is enough?
Only base certification is sufficient if you want to grow in industry. So advanced, for that advanced you have to be with good knowledge of advances, but basis certification is sufficient. If you want to build your career clinical, finance and any field, base certification is sufficient. And for that base certification, whatever we will explain here, so that will be sufficient for certification.
You can also ask question in chat box. We will share all the details of the course in the group. Okay, I hope you all join our group of demo class. If you still have any query, you can ask. We are there to help you for the all information related to the course. Okay, and if you still any question, you can ask. We will wait for your questions. Okay. So if you don't have any question, we conclude this class. And if you have any kind of the question raised after this as well, you can ask in group. You can call us. Okay, we are there to help you. And I hope this session will definitely helpful for all of you to get more insights about the SAS domain itself, because it is a demanded domain. But before, everyone needs to know how it is, and you need to have a learning, good learning. So this is the vision behind this demo class. So I wish thank you everyone to for who are joining for this class. And yeah, Poonam ma'am, for your delivering a wonderful session. Yeah, Chetan, I understood, but I am speaking very I mean आपको उसमें भी कुछ query होगी तो आप हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं. It's not like you are only asking like English as well. If you have any question, you can ask here.
ओके सर, बट सर मतलब अच्छे से समझ नहीं आ रहा था इंग्लिश के कारण. कुछ कुछ सर समझ पा रहा था मैं.
Okay, okay. See, we are providing this recording to you. Okay, once it is live to you, आप उस पे go through कीजिए. उसके बाद आपको कुछ भी उसमें भी डाउट है तो we will help you. Okay. तो वैसे इट इज़ अ न्यू डोमेन, तो डेफिनेटली इसमें आपको क्वेरी आ सकती है. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, बट वी आर ट्राइंग आवर बेस्ट कि आपको एटलीस्ट इंसाइट मिले कि क्या होता है SAS. ओके, बट या न्यू टर्मिनोलॉजीज है इसका, इसको हमने मोस्टली कवर किया है कि नया टर्मिनोलॉजी जो आपको कवर हो पाए. मतलब एकदम ही नया है तो हम आपको बता चुके हैं, लेकिन फिर भी आपको डाउट है तो यू कैन आस्क आफ्टर गोइंग थ्रू द रिकॉर्डिंग्स. ठीक है.
ओके सर। सर इसमें सीडीएम के बारे में कब पता बताएंगे?
CDM is different. CDM and SAS is a part of the clinical research, लेकिन CDM में सॉफ्टवेयर्स भी अलग यूज होते हैं, उसमें जो वर्क होता है वो भी अलग होता है। वहाँ पे स्टार्टअप, कंडक्ट एंड क्लोज आउट, ये 3 फेजेस होते हैं। उसमें उसका जो डेटा है, मतलब जो उनका काम ये है कि क्लिनिकल डेटा जो होता है उनको पूरा वैलिडेट करना, उनको एक रिलायबल फॉर्मेट में बना के SAS डिपार्टमेंट को वो फॉरवर्ड किया जाता है। SAS रिकंसिलेशन एंड एवरीथिंग पार्ट ऑफ द SAS ओनली। ओके, तो वो पूरा डोमेन अलग ही है CDM। अगर डेटा मैनेजमेंट के बारे में आपको जानना है तो यू कैन आस्क अस। ओके, हम आपको उसका एक डेमो क्लास हुआ है वो आपको शेयर करेंगे, वहाँ पे डिटेल दिए। ओके, वी हैव अनदर कोर्स फॉर द डेटा मैनेजमेंट।
यस सर।
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू अमित। चेतन, बहुत सारे लोग सीडीएम में भी प्लेस्ड होते हैं जिन्होंने सैस किया है, ठीक है। सीडीएम बेसिकली क्या होता है, क्लिनिकल डेटा मैनेजमेंट, जहाँ पे लाइक जो भी डेटा जनरेट हो रहा है तो शुरू का काम सीडीएम करता है। जब सीडीएम का काम कंप्लीट हो जाता है उसके बाद वो सैस का काम होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपको रॉ डेटा मिला तो रॉ डेटा की जो क्लीनिंग पार्ट होता है, हाँ, तो कभी कभी उसमें प्रोग्रामिंग्स भी बहुत सारी लगती है, जैसे प्रॉक इंपोर्ट है कि आपको डेटा डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट से मिला तो इंपोर्ट कैसे करना, डेटा क्लीन कैसे करना। जब डेटा क्लीनिंग होने के बाद आपको सैस का बेसिकली आपको सारी प्रोग्रामिंग करनी होती है। तो ऐसा नहीं है सीडीएम में प्रोग्रामिंग नहीं होती, सीडीएम में प्रोग्रामिंग होती है। सीडीएम में रेप करके एक सॉफ्टवेयर रहता है। रेप कुछ नहीं, डेटा एंट्री होती है, ठीक है। बट आपको फॉर्मेट दिया तो वही फॉर्मेट में आपको डेटा एंट्री करनी, तो वो डेटा एंट्री करनी होती है। उससे ऊपर का जो प्रोफाइल रहता है दैट इज सैस। समझा आपको?
यस मैम।
So for everyone here, if you have this question, then I will repeat this answer. Like whenever you have completed your SAS course, you can be placed in CDM team or you can be placed in this SAS team. Uh, once you will complete the this programming part, okay. So sometime what happened, you are getting the clinical data from where, clinical trial data, raw data means directly you are getting the data from sites. For that, you have to do data cleaning in CDM. So once data cleaning part is done, sometime they are writing the programming also in CDM. So once that part is done, and also data typing and all that, post that they are sending to SAS team. There your role is start. So data already done, data cleaning already done by the CDM team. Post that you are working on that data. So your profile will be, sometime it can be few part will be similar, or you will be above of CDM in term of package, in term of everything. Okay.
Any other question? और कुछ query है तो you can ask please. कोर्स डिटेल्स मैंने चैट बॉक्स में भी शेयर किए, यू कैन चेक। ओके, इवन वी कैन शेयर इन आवर ग्रुप एज वेल। Okay, so thank you everyone for joining, and if you have question you ask, we will take 1 more minute for this. If you have any question you can ask, otherwise we'll conclude the session and we'll share details. And as I say earlier, you have our contact details and all links whenever you want to ask, you can ask us about the SAS information about the course. Okay. Okay, so thank you all of you. I officially conclude this session. Okay, and I wish you all the best, everyone, for your bright career. And yeah, thank you, Poonam ma'am, for delivering this session. Thank you. Have a good day ahead. Thank you. We conclude. You everyone can leave the class. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.